Hi, we're Antonia and Richard. Welcome to Ant and Dick's Excellent Adventure.
Morning everybody, you join us on this very wet and dreary day in Bulgaria. The legs back in, the sun's gone, it's very cloudy. In typical Bulgarian style we've got no electric this morning, but these things happen out here. And we're off to see some very special people who we first met 2 years ago when we first came out here. It's Emily and Hudson. Lee unfortunately is busy doing their new house up, so he won't be there. They're from Our Derelict Dream. Moved out here some years ago, young family. I'll put the link in the description. The road is actually closed, the most direct route is actually closed, so we are taking some weird and wonderful single track road through the darkest depths of Bulgaria, so bear with us and we'll take you along for the ride. And despite the, you can see that, despite the hang on, let's get this camera right. Look at the roses, where are we? Look at the roses, they're fantastic. Hey, isn't that beautiful? Anyway, onwards. A little bit rough down here, nothing too bad.
No.
The road I meant, not the view. The view's lovely. Melt amongst the trees as usual, as you do in Bulgaria. As we drove out of the village, we see the guys are down there repairing the electrics. That's good, hopefully that'll be back on by the time I get back.
Yeah.
If you're sat in the UK you might think, oh that looks a bit rough driving down there. I've driven down worse in the UK. And also, as always, it could always be worse. You're sat on the Winchester bypass or whatever it's called now.
Indeed. Rather than following the river Kamenitsa.
Yes.
Bulgaria's, what was it? What was the strapline? Bulgaria's original beer.
Original beer, yeah. Kamenitsa, which is probably my favourite lager out here. Obviously, the river was named after it, obviously. Good morning ladies and gentlemen, and those that are undecided.
Morning.
You join us on the, was it Sunday the 5th of May?
Yeah, and also if you're in Bulgaria, Happy Easter.
Yes.
For it is Easter Sunday.
If you're Orthodox Christian, then today is actually Easter Sunday. So happy Easter to you all. If you're watching in the UK, ignore that bit. Anyway, you join us at the Yovkovtsi Dam. No you don't. You join us at the Yovkovtsi Reservoir, which is just down the road from where our house is. And one of the reasons we bought the house where we did, because we love the reservoir so much.
We started coming down here, didn't we, 2 years ago?
We did indeed.
Just sort of fell in love with this area. I don't know what it is about it.
Water, maybe.
Water, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, perhaps so.
Once upon a time, Ant even did some painting. The professional artist Ant actually did some painting once upon a time overlooking the reservoir. We'll see if we can find a couple of old paintings, and put those up for you to
well,
have a look at.
They are, yeah.
They are old now, 2 years ago.
A year or two ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll turn you around and we'll give you a view of the reservoir. I nearly said dam again then. Don't know why I've got that stuck in my head. We'll give you a view of the reservoir, and it's beautiful. The sun is out. We've had a bit of a. Hopefully you'll be watching this later today, which is going to be a mad panic rush.
Yeah.
We've had a bit of a YouTuber's nightmare in that it's rained hard for 2 days. So what do you go and film? And the answer is nothing really. So this is a bit of a rush job, I'm afraid. But bear with us. We'll turn you around. It's beautiful down here. So the tide's out. That's the only thing. The reservoir is very low.
Yeah.
At the moment, though we're assured by local people that that's not unusual, and it will sort it. It will sort itself out.
No problem. It'll. May is supposed to rain quite a lot, isn't it? In May, so.
Well, it's not too much.
Not too much, no.
You can see this bit here. It actually disappears around the corner here. It's an odd shape. And what we're going to do is we'll take you round. We'll get back in Douglas in a minute, and take you around a bit further to another part of the same reservoir. It's quite an odd shape. When we were here talking about underwater, I don't know if you can see that in the sun, there's Douglas Park there, resplendent as usual in the blazing sunshine. This bit was underwater when we were here last year, where we're parked now, we've just driven through.
Yeah.
Was actually in the drink, wasn't it?
It was indeed.
Yes, indeed. Anyway, we're going to wander gently, trying not to slip up. Try not to slip up in the mud. We'll wander gently down this direction.
Yeah. So we're on it's the southern fringe of the reservoir. It's if you look, it's fascinating. It's actually man-made, but if you look at an aerial view of it, it looks totally natural, with a sort of finger coming out on the southern slopes. And I looked it up, and it was, depending on where you read, it was built in either the 70s or the 80s. I think the 80s looks more favourite, and it serves as drinking water for the VT, sort of Velika Tarnovo area and surrounding neighbourhoods. It provides their drinking water. A lot of it is protected as well, and it's very popular with Bulgarians, isn't it, for fishing and
yeah, so you can
tourism generally. You
can fish it.
Yep.
You can boat on it, but it's illegal to get in it.
You can go on it, but not in it.
Yeah, so you can't swim in it, but you can boat on it, and you see during the summer there are hundreds of fishermen down here. It's obviously quite well stocked.
Yeah, it's got carp. I can't remember. I can't remember. Carp and other fish.
So I don't know. Yeah.
I'm not very good with fish.
No. You love the things.
I do. I love eating it.
Yeah. Let's wander through this.
It was named after, again, a prominent Bulgarian writer, Jordan Yovkovci.
This is quite interesting.
That's all I have to say about that.
This is quite interesting because we couldn't get over here last year. So when we drove down here last year, I'm going to try not to slip on my backside here because it's quite muddy. When we drove down here last year, this bit over here was actually an island. This bit where you can see the trees here was actually an island in the water.
A place just to come and enjoy being in.
Well, I'm looking at this and thinking, while the tide's out, what a fantastic camping spot this would make round here on this grass. As always, Bulgaria, stunningly beautiful. That water's like a mirror, and it's just full. I don't know how well that will come out, but you can see every bush, every tree reflected back in that water. And there's some bird over there making a load of noise. What do you think, Ant?
Speechless, really.
Anyway, we're going to wander back to Douglas.
Yeah,
drive.
We'll just take you around to a couple of other spots.
Yeah. including the one, hopefully, if it's not too muddy, because there has been torrential rain. I know, go on, say it. You're driving a Land Rover. What are you worried about? Getting stuck. What I'm worried about. We did intend to camp next to the lake reservoir last year and didn't get round to it. So we're hoping to kind of have a look and see what we can see and see if there's a couple of... Well, we know there are a few camping spots because the fishermen camp down there.
Yeah.
But kind of scope out what the score is and see if we can beat the rush this year and get down there.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll bring you back in a minute. Say bye bye to the nice people.
Bye bye.
Nice people.
Do skoro.
That's it.
That's it.
Last year, that was about
It was
2 foot from where I was.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
With the water level. Did we? Does that say that says no bathing or something, doesn't it?
Yes.
We did stick Google Translate on that. And somebody has driven down the bottom there. Look, you can see a silver car.
Oh yeah, yep.
Through there.
So that's where we were, somewhere over there.
Being
So-
a kid, I just want to get down there and build a dam there.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You are still a kid.
About 12, bless him.
And this, as Ant said, this is the area we were drawn to.
Yeah,
That's the reason we didn't look at hundreds of houses.
yeah.
Because there weren't
Because there weren't, no,
hundreds of
exactly.
houses in the area. There's something about this reservoir
Mm.
that drew us to this area.
And we know people that are also drawn to this reservoir, don't we, as well?
Yeah.
We're not alone.
Yeah.
We're not alone. And it is very popular with Bulgarians.
Yeah, normally all this would be underwater. Loads of it would be
Yeah.
underwater.
It was last year. We'll find a couple of the old paintings, as you said.
So where that kind of beachy looking bit, that narrow beachy looking bit is over there, that's the water line normally. Okay, we're going to see if we can get around the other side there.
Yeah,
Because there's something quite special around there.
there is. You may have seen it already.
Gently. Little ones.
Yeah.
And it's hanging low because of the amount of water on the leaves and everything.
Yeah.
That's not an ageist joke. Hanging low.
Hanging low. Sweet chariot.
I just thought of that. What? What's going on? What the? Look! What's that? Hang on. Hello? Yes. Yes, it's Dick, yes. Yes, Ant's here as well, yes. Oh, the tree! Ah, you noticed. The tree, yes. This particular tree, if you watch our videos, is the one that appears in the photograph at the very beginning. That was a photograph that was taken 2 years ago when we first came here, before we bought property here. That's how much we love this spot. Yeah, that tree. That's right, yeah, no problem. Okay, yeah, thanks for asking. Glad you're interested. Toodle pip, old boy. Bye bye. So we were just over there, where a little clump of trees is, and this is what I was pointing at. This bit here.
Yeah.
That's actually the normal
The
water
shoreline.
line. Yeah, the shoreline, if you like. That's how low the water is. But as we said, we've been assured that, you know, this is not that unusual, and it will all reappear. What happened to there was a heron or something over here, wasn't there?
Yeah.
That seems to have disappeared.
A couple of stalks.
Oh, well, they're stalks, were they?
Yeah, that flew off. There's something over there.
There's something in the water, I can see that.
Yeah.
You back to, you know,
Beautiful.
if I shut
it's
up,
warmed up a bit now as well.
if I shut up for a minute, all you can hear yet again is bird song, isn't it? If you love nature and the countryside, look no further. It's just so green. Anyway, that tree holds a bit of significance for us. This is a bit of a party spot, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
You know,
you can see.
around here. Not us, but
No.
but you can see.
It's a very popular. Well, because it gives a fair degree of shade.
People have had campfires and things, but it's very clean. There's no rubbish here, or
No.
not at all. Not anything. It's very, very clean. A bit like myself. A bit like my mind. What? What are you?
I'll
Why
be
are you?
the judge of that.
Why are you laughing? You're saying I haven't got a clean mind.
I just laugh a lot.
Okay. Anyway, we shall see how far we can get. Slippy slidey.
Itchy scratchy.
Yeah.
Whoop. I knew we should bought the secateurs. Yeah.
So this is now alongside the reservoir, which is over to our left. You can't see at the moment because of the trees. Rock and roll.
Yep.
And there are loads of these little rugs
Oh, yeah.
down in case you get stuck. These little offshoots. And the fishermen, during the summer, the fishermen come down here and they camp. Don't they? Set up tents
Sometimes,
and,
yeah, for days.
yeah. Not so much here, but at other reservoirs, we've seen caravans, motorhomes, everything's set up. It tends to just be tents here, but
Some, tables left.
That's what it's designed for.
Have you engaged any particular off-road mode?
No,
No.
just selected a lower gear and let it do its own thing. We won't go too far though, it's going to be like that.
I know.
We get stuck, we're on our own, that's the thing.
Yeah.
So that's different if you're in company. Now this, I think, was where we'd earmarked.
Yes, it is. Down the front,
spot.
yeah, there was a couple of tents here.
Yeah.
You can see the fire as well.
It's just, I'm just going to raise the suspension. There's a big lock on the road here.
cormorant. Oh, missed it.
So having successfully turned round, look, isn't that just beautiful? And you've got loads of little, see this little spot here? You could just reverse into there and park for the night.
Yeah.
You know, right next to the water. Something we must try and do this year.
Yeah, definitely. Before the season
Kicks in properly, yeah.
So what are we on now? Mud ruts or?
We have engaged, not in a Star Trek, engaged.
No, yes.
Kind of way. The
that was yesterday.
that was Star Wars.
That was Star Wars.
Yeah, may the Fourth be with you.
Yeah.
And we'll do the whole thing. We're going to low range. We can't. We go to low range as well.
Okay.
I've gone quiet, it's because I'm concentrated. We'll avoid the ruts. We'll get stuck in the ruts on the way up. Nope.
Nope.
We'll hopefully avoid them on the way back down. Yep. We have successfully. Look at that parked in there, look. Right next to the water. I mean, what more do you want? For free. You know? It's just beautiful, isn't it? If a bit soggy,
Yeah.
a bit moist. It is down here, watching out for the branch in the face. That's why you should have your windows shut. Just a bit moist down here, isn't it, darling?
It is indeed.
Yes.
Or has been, certainly.
It's this way, isn't it? We've done this before. This is the way you come in.
Disengage.
Going down.
Going down.
Ladies' underwear. Cut. We haven't got big enough. Look at the snake, poor old Douglas. Look at him. Nick?
He's in his element.
Look,
Oh yeah.
half
Look.
a tree with us.
We've got a passenger.
He looks like a real Land Rover now, doesn't he? Anyway, hope you enjoyed that little excursion. A bit last minute, I know. This means I now have to spend the rest of the day editing this. You realise that, don't you? Editing, producing, uploading, all that good stuff. But we'll do our best to get this out tonight, as usual. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe. Please, just keep subscribing. We love it. And as many comments as you like, because I enjoy answering them. It's great fun. Thanks very much indeed. See you soon.